And a good morning and a happy Friday to all of you out there watching on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio, and we're showing you a live look right now from downtown Austin, not too far there from the Austin Police Department headquarters. Pretty dreary day out there. If you've been paying attention at all, looking outside, driving around this week, you've noticed that this has pretty much been the pattern all week long. And fortunately, we've seen some rain here and there during this week, which has been great. But we want to get a better picture and an understanding about our drought. We know that's been gripping our area for a long time. So meteorologist Kristen Curry is joining us. Kristen, happy Friday to you and nice to see you.
Yeah, happy Friday. Coming off a pretty wet week, so I think a lot of us are at least happy to have a little bit of a change in pattern here, some much needed rainfall.
Yes, for sure. So what we're going to do today is talk a little bit about understanding the drought, because I think a lot of people have questions about that. They know that it's gripping our area. They see the effects out in their yard. But we want to get a little bit behind the scenes look, and hopefully this is something that people can share with their kids too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the point of Kristen's classroom. We're kind of gearing towards students here, understanding different concepts of our weather world, of our climate world, and of science as a whole. So today's topic is drought. I'm sure you've seen us standing in front of this map on TV. This is our current drought monitor. So just kind of giving you a little bit of a backstory here. The National Drought Mitigation Center, they're in charge of this map. So it's a group actually based out of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. And there's people drawing this map. There's several different things they're looking at when it comes to evaluating drought, not only here in Central Texas, but across the entire United States, including Hawaii, as well as Alaska and Puerto Rico. So it's a combination of those at the National Drought Mitigation Center, plus NOAA, as well as the Department of Agriculture. So those three agencies combined, full of experts on this kind of thing, is where we get these maps. They're updated every Thursday. So what you're looking at right here is the latest update from yesterday. This is going to account for some of the rainfall we saw this week. The reason I stress that is because in order to make the maps, they have to have a cutoff, right? So they've got some time to evaluate the different things they're looking at. So the maps that we show you every Thursday, the cutoff there would be Tuesday morning. So for this week, we had a lot of heavy rainfall in the Austin metro and across portions of Central Texas on Monday. That's reflected here. But that second heavy round that caused all those flooding issues that we had in our eastern counties late Wednesday into Thursday, if you remember, really it was late Tuesday into Wednesday, we had some of the heaviest rainfall out in Fayette County. That is not yet reflected. That will come down in next week's update. So we should continue to see improvements, huge improvements out in our eastern counties. But the latest update that we got from the U.S. Drought Monitor yesterday showed improvements in Travis, Williamson, and Hayes County, and even out in our eastern county. So we're chipping away at severe drought. Kind of brings the question, well, what are these levels here? You look right underneath the words drought monitor, there's this scale. So it's a 5-tier classification system. Technically speaking, that yellow color is not what we consider a drought stage. It's a precursor to drought. So the yellow is just kind of, hey, heads up, we're getting a little dry, right? Once we hit that beige color, that's what we consider moderate drought. The darker the colors mean the more significant the drought. If you remember, late last year, we were talking exceptional drought. That burgundy color for most of the Austin metro and most of the hill country. So we've come a long way in our drought, but we still have a long way to go. Something like drought, that's a little bit more long-term. Oftentimes weather is quick, right? It's short-term. It's what's here today. What is the weather outside that's going to affect me? Drought tends to be a little bit more gradual. Now, when it comes to improvements, those can actually happen faster than getting into a drought, if that makes sense. So it's going to take longer to see a drought, but it doesn't have to take as long to get out of drought. But just kind of breaking down some of the things as far as understanding the basics here, and this is something you can share with your kids when we start to talk about dryness or drought. That map I'm showing you, it gets updated every week by people. It's not a computer, it's people actually drawing it out. And they're looking at several different things. They're looking at precipitation, right? Not just rain, but also if we ever get snowfall, because that will eventually melt and get into our water systems, stream flows, lake levels, evaporation. So when I say that, I'm talking about you can have a week that maybe doesn't have a whole lot of rain. that's going to potentially worsen the drought. But even if you have a week of blistering hot temperatures, that's going to continue to pull more and more moisture out of the soil. So it's almost like a 1-2 punch, right? You're not getting rain to replenish the water in the ground. And it's so hot that we're pulling even extra water out of the ground. So that would mean the drought conditions are going to continue to worsen. So soil moisture is big, the vegetation health. And that would be things like, how are our trees holding up? How are the grass holding up? Native to Central Texas as well. And what I think is really maybe something that a lot of people don't know is this is a blend of models, observations, and local experts. They've got more than 450 scientists here contributing to that map. So that could be climatologists, meteorologists, biologists. How is the dryness affecting wildlife in that area? Hydrologists, right? Monitoring the levels, because you're going to see some seasonality with water levels when it comes to rivers and stream flows and lakes and such. And it really helps, bottom line, the decision making. And this is where I think it hits home, and parents, we can get involved in the conversation of conserving, right? Because here in Central Texas, we talk a lot about water restrictions. This has been top of mind and in the headlines for the last 5-6 months as rain turned off on us in a big way last year. So it helps lawmakers, it helps farmers, those in the ag business too, when it comes to potentially some tax relief or insurance help. There's so many different ways that understanding droughts is important for not just you and I when it comes to maybe potentially having restrictions on how we use water in our home, but also the livelihoods of many Texans who depend on water, and unfortunately sometimes the lack of it in drought. So wanted to just kind of highlight that, Will, as far as, we don't necessarily have the time in a newscast to jump into these kind of things, but I think a lot of us, even as kids, we recognize the map. We know darker colors mean not good things. So right now, we're not seeing some great conditions as far as the dryness goes in the Southwest, but better than where we've been.
And potentially next week we could get even better picture about the conditions and what this rain did these last few days.
Right, and we've done so many stories this week too. If you're still interested in thinking, what's it going to take to get fully out of the drought? I know our reporter Nabil Rabana did a story about this. Chief Meteorologist Dave Yeoman spoke with Wimberley Valley Watershed yesterday about the improvements that we've seen with Jacob's Well.
That's right.
And talking exactly about the placement of where these rain showers set up is very important, specifically for Central Texas, because a lot of our drinking supply comes from the Highland Lakes. That's specific to Central Texas. So although we love to see rain anywhere, we love to see it a little bit more in the hill country. That way it funnels into the lakes first and then eventually kind of makes its way downstream. But if it's already fallen downstream, there's no way to capture it and move it upstream, right? It's got to come up from the northwest and make its way downstream and eventually towards the Gulf of Mexico. But very, very important for us here in Texas. And, there's other states like California, too. We're not alone in this drought issue. But talk to your kids about it. Show them the map and say, hey, you see the fact that Austin's got that orangey color? That means we need to conserve water at home and turn off the water when we're brushing our teeth, things like that.
All right. Yeah, definitely some takeaways for people out there, just to be mindful about the conditions that are existing and affecting all of us.
Absolutely. And this is one of many different topics that I talk about when I go to schools and classrooms. We kind of wrap it into the water cycle, right, with precipitation helping drought conditions, evaporation worsening drought conditions. So just wanted to give a little shout out. I'll scoot forward and just show you before we leave
Amazing.
some photos of what I got to do this week. I love my time in the classroom. Yesterday, I was with the kinders of Nadine Johnson Elementary and Hutto ISD. So all 85 of them had something to say about the weather, and that makes my heart so happy to see them so engaged and interested. I also had a group of homeschoolers in earlier this week in studio. So we talked not only about what kind of weather we see here in Central Texas, but also how we put on the news operations. They got to stand behind the desk. They got to stand in front of the green screen. And then a little closer to home, I'm out in Dripping Springs, so it was just a little ways down the road. The Dripping Springs Elementary, I got to talk with one of their kinder classrooms on, I believe it was Wednesday. And I'll finish with this. One of the questions, and with kinders, you never know, right?
Exactly.
You never know. So I have a little tornado in a bottle, which we did together.
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months ago. So I usually bring that with my littles because they like to see the tornado, the 2 empty soda bottles, you spin it around, you get a little tornado. And I brought that in, and I was showing them, this is what a tornado looks like inside a bottle. This is what it would look like outside if we had one. And I had a little boy raise his hand and say, what happens if a Lego goes in a tornado? And, it was the concern on his face. And I thought, when you're 5, you care about your parents, you care about your siblings, you care about the dog and the cat, and you care about your Legos.
Absolutely.
So it's like that came top night, and it was just it was a cute, kind of very innocent moment. But I thought that's important to talk about, And I tell them, if something is very important to you, if it means anything to you, it needs to go in your tornado shelter with you. So if you grab mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, dog, cat, sister, brother, and your favorite Lego, and you go to that tornado shelter.
Always a good reminder,
Exactly.
Even for someone that young. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. For us too. If you only have 10 seconds, and you only have 10 seconds. But if I'm telling you there's a tornado out the way, you put everything that's important to you in that tornado shelter, and you listen to what directions we'll tell you next.
Absolutely. Well, meteorologist Kristen Curry, thank you so much for joining us yet again for another Kristen's Classroom. And we're hoping to be able to do these every Friday morning with you all. So keep tuning in, because we have so much more to cover. There's never a shortage of topics when it comes to the weather.
Absolutely. And if your kids have questions, send them my way via email, and I'd love to get some ideas of what your students are curious about.
Amazing. Well, meteorologist Kristen Curry, thank you. Have a very good weekend. You've deserved it after all this hard work this week, especially.
There's a bottle of wine with my name on it when I get home today.
Sounds nice. All right, that's Kristen Curry. I'm Will Dupree. We will see you back here at another time. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday and your weekends. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.